Yeah.
It's like it's full circle because it still exists.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I mean. You know, like Tupac is one of those pioneers that he will always, his music will always live throughout these times. You know, even with tracks like keep your head up, you know, the message still resonates now within within the Black society and the Black community. So his voice is definitely one of those voices that if he was still alive, he would have made a huge impact.
Yeah, completely agree.
Yeah.
So you have Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite albums. That's my favorite album, to be fair, of Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. To me, I just feel like Jay-Z as an individual, as a Black man, since we're, you know, looking at the whole Black Lives Matter, Black movement and so forth, I feel like as a Black man from where he came from, you know, he's turned his life around on so many levels, and he's given sort of like a good role model for other young Black kids, Black boys who are growing up, you know, who are hustling on the corners or whatever. You know, he's showing that his journey, like, showed them that you could go from being on the corner to actually being in board meetings with executives of such and such, you know, to even having your own companies. And when I look at songs like, so one of my picks were Can't Up My Hustle, 22 Twos, Politics as Usual, and Dead President. If I have to pick one to represent the current situations that we are currently in, it'd have to be Can't Up the Hustle, in the sense of that despite everything that's happening, like, you have to understand that you shouldn't let that affect your grind. You should still push forward, get your message across, still keep your eyes focused on what it is that you're doing, what it is you're trying to achieve. Because at the end of the day, what I notice is that some of these situations, sometimes it can have a toll on you as an individual, and especially as a man. You can, you know, because let's face it, it's mainly Black men who are affected by all these things that happen in our society. And it's like, if you become really, if you let it dwell on you, it might lead you to doing things that honestly you shouldn't be doing, you shouldn't get involved with, you know, just because you're trying to fight a cause. So when I'm looking at songs like Can't Up My Hustle, it's like, yo, in a sense, it's letting you know, like, despite what's happening, don't let it take away your joy. Keep grinding, keep doing what you got to do, because at the end of the day, you still have a point to prove, still put in the work. So yeah, it's politics as usual. So